Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this particular video, I'm going to discuss about the Tuckman model of team formation. Okay, so I'm posting this video on this new channel that's called Skillix. If you want to listen to the same video, if you want to listen to the same lecture in Hindi, you can go to the link in the description. Okay, so let's begin. If you want to join my Telegram channel, here is the link. You can join it. And if you want to access all my notes, you can join the channel and the link is in the description. Okay, let's begin. So the first thing we need to understand what we are going to discuss in this particular lecture. So we are going to discuss about a brief introduction about this model. Next thing we are going to discuss about the key stages we have in this model. And third, we are going to discuss about the application of this model. And fourth is all about challenges and solution which we face in this model. Okay, let's begin one by one. Let's talk about the introduction. So the Tuckman model of team formation is widely used as a framework that describes the stages of team development. So basically, team whenever a company decides to form a team, and whenever the name team comes, it is important to understand the team is also formed based on different stages. It is not like that all random people will come together and they will start working together. No, it goes through different stages and then a good team is formed, right? It was proposed by Bruce Tuckman. So in 1965, Bruce Tuckman was the man who discussed and he proposed this particular model. And originally it had four stages. So when he developed in 1965, it had four stages, but in 1977 he added one more stage, and that's why today we have five stages. Okay, so let's begin now and discuss all the five stages. So what are these five stages? The first is called forming, second is called storming, third is called norming, fourth is called performing, and fifth is called adjourning. And this stage was formed added in 1977. So all the other stages were there in 1965, but this fifth stage was added in 1977. Now we will go to every stage one by one and try to understand each stage. Okay, let's talk about the first stage, and that is called forming, which actually means getting acquainted with each other. So what is getting acquainted? So when the random people come together, right, for the first time, so that is where the forming stage begins, right? So in this stage, generally there is a lot of uncertainty. We don't know, right, who are the people who are coming in. Most of the people are new to each other. So there is a lot of uncertainty and excitement as well, because people are excited to meet each other. People are excited to know what role they are going to get, what responsibilities will be there. So there are a lot of things where the clarity is not there in this stage, but there is always an excitement because most of the people want to interact with each other and they want to be part of the team, and that's the reason why uncertainty as well as an excitement exists in this particular stage, right? That is an exciting combination. Then we have is individuals try to understand team goals and then their place in the group. So basically in this stage, once individuals come together, they try to understand what is the goal, what is the team goal actually they want to achieve, and then what is their role, what is their place in that group, in that team. That's very important, right? Let's say we want to win a football world cup. So for that, you have 11 players who came from different parts, right? But once they are part of the team, they will try to understand that what is the goal. They know the goal, right? But then they want to know what is my place, where I will be playing, who is the coach, who is the person going to guide us. So that is very important when we are at the forming stage. Leadership role, the leader provides guidance and the set of directions. So then you have your captain, you have your leader. He is the person who actually guides each and every team members, that what is the team goal, what are the various challenges which we are going to face, how we are going to solve it, what is the role of each team member in the organization or in the team. So that's why the leadership role become very crucial in the forming stage, right? I hope the forming stage is clear now. Moving on to the next stage, and that is called storming stage. So in the storming stage, we have conflict and we have power struggles. So then what happens when the people come together, there will always be a difference of opinion, right? So let's say there is a person called X and there is a person called Y. He wants to do things in his own way, Y wants to do in his own way, Z wants to do in his own way. So everybody, when trying to do everything in their own way, there'll always be a difference in opinion, difference in work style, and difference in priorities as well. And because of this, it becomes very difficult at this stage because a lot of conflict and power struggle begins. And then in this stage, what happens is that Conflicts may arise as the team member challenge authority and processes as well. So there could be two types of conflict. One between the team members, right? And there could be another kind of conflict between the team members and the authority. Authority means the coach. It could be management. It could be your leader. So there could be two types of conflict which might occur in this stage. And then some members may struggle for the control and resist assigned roles. So there could be two types of member. One kind of members who will fight, who will struggle, who will put forward their opinion. On the other side, there could be another set of members who wants to be in control, but they cannot control it, and they want to resist also assigned roles. So they don't want that assigned role, but still they have to do it because they are not able to resist it in this stage. And then what is the role in leadership over here? The leader must mediate conflict. So obviously conflict is going to happen. This is not going to stop, right? This is inevitable at this stage, but the role of the leader becomes very crucial because he's the one who can mediate conflict and try to ensure cooperation and make them understand what is the larger goal, right? What is more important? It is not about your opinion or my opinion. It is about what is the goal of the team and for which we are here. Then comes the third stage, and that is called the norming stage. So norming stage means after the conflict, then people starts to understand and they starts to build relationship. So now the team member will start to work collaboratively. They will start to come together and they will appreciate each other's strength. They will try to cover up for their weaknesses. So all this happens in the norming stage. Clear norms, values, and roles are established. So by this stage, everything established now. Now, what are the roles? What are the values? What are the roles? What are the norms of the group? Everything is now decided by the time we reach out to the stage three. Trust and mutual respect develops and leading to the smoother communication. So now at this stage, most of the people start respecting each other. They try to understand that we are here for a purpose. We need to come together. We need to work together. We need to communicate with each other. And that's why the things gets calmer at this stage. What is the role of the leader? So the role of the leader is now to foster the culture of support. So now it's time to build the culture and to encourage more and more participation at this stage, right? So role, you can also see one thing, that how the role of the leader is also changing with every stage, right? So it's very important to understand and note down this point, because whenever you're writing this answer, this question can also come in exam, right? Moving on to the fourth stage, and that was in 1965. This was the final stage, right? So after norming, what happens? We start functioning, we start performing. The teamwork actually comes into coherence, right? So they start fully functional. They starts to operate efficiently. In this stage, the roles are very well defined. Members are self motivated, and productivity is at very peak, at high, and team effectively tackles all the challenges. Now the team has formed, they are performing together, everybody is understanding their role, and all the challenges are being tackled in this stage. What is the role of the leader now? So the leader of the role now is to maintain that motivation level and to ensure that what focuses on the long term goals and innovation, that how this team now focus on the long term goals. They can focus on innovation, they can bring some change, which can be like very very helpful, because now the team is together, right? So this, I mean, 1965, the model ends over here. But then in 1977, the Tuckman came up with another stage, and that was called as adjourning. Adjourning means project completion and team dissolution. So what happens at this stage now? So this was added in 1977. I already explained you, right? So what happens at this stage is the team disbands after achieving its objective. So what happens is, generally team come for a purpose, right? And once the purpose is over, the team adjourns. So the team goes back, or team is dissolved now, right? They are not working together anymore because the purpose is over, right? So every team is together for a stimulated period of time, and after that it adjourns, and that's why this stage was added. Some members may feel a sense of loss or accomplishment. So there could be two things. Either some member feel lost, they feel that the team is not going in the right direction. On the other side, a lot of team members will feel that they have accomplished what they for they have accomplished the purpose for which they were here. Reflection and feedback are crucial for the future improvement. So in this stage, we try to provide them feedback. We try to understand what went right, what went wrong, so that so that we can develop ourselves for our future endeavors. What is the role of the leader now? So the role of the leader is now smooth transitioning. For example, now the team will adjourn. So that means there will be a new team, there will be a new leader. All the team members will go to the different team. So there must be smooth transitioning without any conflict, without any issue, right? So these are the 5 stages of Tuckman model, right? Let's talk about the application of this model, right? Where it can be applied. So the application is whenever you need a team building or any project management, you need Tuckman model. Very important. Next is whenever a leader understands the group dynamics and addresses the conflict effectively. So this also helps in addressing the conflict. Whenever you are into a group, you try to understand the dynamics and then you try to resolve the conflict with the help of this model. Then third is it also helps you in corporate training, software development teams, classroom group projects. So there could be n number of applications. So very simple. Whenever there is a team formation, Tuckman model is there, and every team goes through this process. This stage might vary in terms of time. For example, storming might be for few hours, or storming might be for few days or few months or few years, right? So it might be the time may vary, but stages will come. So what are the common challenges now? So the common challenges are mostly lack of trust, and how you can solve it by team building exercises. So you can, as a leader, you can organize team building exercises that helps you in building a good amount of trust. And then personality clashes. So there are, since people come from different background, there are high chances of conflict. So on that you use your conflict resolution strategies. Then you have lack of clear goals. So as a team, role clarification is very important. That's why it's very important to conduct meetings to make sure that if there is a person A, B, C, so what A will do, what B will do, what C will do. And then poor communication. So there could be a possibility that team members are not talking with each other and they are not in good terms with terms of communication. So then we use different kinds of tools like Slack or Asana to solve this issue. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this particular session. This is a new channel. This is an English channel. Do follow it, do subscribe it, do share it with other people. And for Hindi, if you want to watch this video, just go to the description. You will find the link of the video. We'll be meeting in the next video very soon. Thank you.